Hello, and welcome to the third video of Dragon Warrior 2, the NES original. Last time, I made a point of going into detail how weird I thought it was that you were actually expected to just explore, which I don't mind, but a lot of people do, so why they would expect you to just have to explore to find that they could at least have pointed you in the right direction. Give you some kind of at least a vague hint of where to look for the item, you know, especially if it's a key item that you're gonna need. Well, as it turns out, my extended dialogue on that subject was a bit premature. Since the last video, I did a little looking around in other places besides just the towns. In one of the towns, you're directed to this monolith shrine that leads south to Middenhall. But in here is this person that I didn't even remember was here. No. Well, they have, but if you say no, well, actually, I guess his dialogue doesn't matter there after that, but he does tell you about the place south of Middenhall. So, if you go there, there's this guy. So there is somebody that tells you at least a vague hint, pointing you in the right direction slightly. So yeah, I was wrong about that. I forgot about this shrine even being here because I usually don't go down here. No point in it since, once you know where the silver key is, from having played the game before, there's really no point in this place. So yeah, I forgot that shrine was even there. Or that monolith, as they call them, I guess. And to be honest, as should be expected after so long, I can't remember if I even saw that shrine there when it mattered in the first playthrough or not. I mean, I probably noticed it once I got, well, when I got the ship, wasn't trying to avoid, but, let's be honest. With all due respect, if hearing somebody say something about a ship in a Dragon Quest game is a spoiler, well, you probably haven't played too many of them. I mean, not that that's a bad thing necessarily, but yeah. I mean, getting a ship is, with the exception of the first one, getting a ship is a pretty customary, typical event in the Dragon Quest game. Great, because that's usually when the world map really opens up for exploration. One of my favorite parts of a Dragon Quest game, but it's something that happens in pretty much all of them, except for one, the first one. So yeah, I don't see how anyone could say that that's a spoiler, so yeah. But yeah, once I got my ship, I may have sailed past that. And, hey, what's this? But of course, by then I had already found the silver key, so getting that clue was like, oh yeah, sure, now you tell me. After I've already done it. Yeah. Anyway, since last time, got Lars in my playthrough's case, the Prince of Cannock, his armor and weapon upgrades, bought some extra items, since he does have the heal spell, but he doesn't have the antidote spell, as I'm sure it's still going to be called in this version of the game. Squelch in more modern games and remakes. Since he doesn't have that spell yet, I got a couple antidote herbs, since where we'll be going, there will be enemies that can poison. Plus, I got myself some of those too. Well, one. Since I still had a lot of medical herbs, I didn't want to just waste them or throw them out. Because I might need them too. So... dang it, there was one other thing I wanted to point out that I noticed while grinding and looking for those clues. Sure, you might know now that I'm actually recording the video, I forget what that other thing is. Oh yeah, okay, I remember now. When Lars gets a new level, experience level upgrade, that includes learning a new magic spell. It doesn't tell you what spell it is. It just says that Lars learned one new spell. I kind of miss the newer games where they actually tell you what spell it is. I mean, it's a minor gripe, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's game breaking or I'm going to stop playing the game because of it, you know. Yeah. No, not at all. But it would be nice if they'd actually tell you what spell it is. Okay, make sure I loaded the right file. Yeah, okay. So, to find out, well, first you can check this. Yeah. Oh, I guess he does have it now. Okay. Well, yeah, sure. After I buy all those antidote herbs. Oh well. Never hurts to have at least one antidote herb, I guess, just in case you start running out of MP. Anyways, so now, where are we? Oh, we're all the way over there. Okay. Now we head to the cave west of Kenok and get that silver key, or at least try to. Not necessarily promising success, but we'll see. And yeah, so far, liking this version of the game. Not as stressful when you're not being being a stooge and trying to run from everything like I was back in the day. I don't know why, but because because a lot of the enemies you get very minimal experience and very minimal gold. You have to fight dozens of them to really get any experience level ups or gold level ups, or not gold level ups, enough money to buy good weapons. So my mindset was probably more along like, yeah, it takes too long. There's got to be other ways of making money. And yeah, back when I played this game back then, like I said before, just didn't care too much for grinding like a lot of people today. Wasn't until trying to make my way through the ice cave in the first Final Fantasy game that changed, like I said in the last video or the first one. One of the two or both. That dungeon is an under-level challenge playthrough nightmare for anybody that's ever played the, well, more so with the NES original version of the first Final Fantasy than any of the remakes that I've played. They seem to have toned down the difficulty in the remakes, at least in my experience. The NES original of the first Final Fantasy game, oh good god, going through the ice cave at low levels. Anyways, I guess buying those antidote herbs wasn't a bad thing after all. You know, where was this? Somewhere in this general... there it is. Because I know it's somewhere in this general direction, but exactly where, that I don't remember. Okay, I don't think there was anything else in here other than the silver key we're looking for, so... ignore all of these branching paths. And go the wrong way anyway. Okay, I guess... obviously, I don't remember my way through here as well as I thought I did. Okay. Either that or they somehow altered the way through here in the Switch version of the game. I don't think they'd do that. Out of all the things they could change, I don't know why they do that. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Lara's defense, even with the best armor he can equip at this point in the game, still stinks. Just as I'm, it's slowly starting to return to what I remember. Secondary party members not being too, a little helpful, better than not having them at all, sure, but always needing to be healed or revived. One of the things I remember about this version of the game and why I had such deep-rooted resentment for it for so long. Come on, Lars. If you can't handle the enemies here, you might as well not even bother going with me south to Middenhall, or Moonbrook, rather. If these enemies are too tough for you, holy crap. The enemies in the area we'll be going to after this, forget it, no way. Ooh. Okay, they look different than they did in the first game. First game they just had those plain black grayish cloaks. Here they have the multicolored ones with the bat that's supposed to be, according to the lore, the mark of Hargon, that bat symbol they have on their chests. I don't know where I heard that, if it's in-game or if it's fan lore, but it makes sense though, because a lot of enemies in this game have it. But if that's the case, what's never made sense about that is that they still have that bat emblem on some of the enemies in games today. In fact, I think I remember pointing that out in one of the 4 or 5 or one of the other Dragon Quest games I've been recording videos for. I remember actually pointing that out, like, hey, why do they still have that bat? That was supposed to be the Mark of Paragon in Part 2. He's not even in this game. Ow. Owie. Much pain. Hurt. Hurt all over. Ow. Let's just get the item we're here for and get the heck out of here. Oh well, fine. I guess we do a little exploration. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that could be useful if we get out of here. If we get out of this cave, that is. That's not so good. I mean, 44 golds could be helpful for infare, I suppose, but by this point in the game, nothing more. I mean, that's barely chump change towards a weapon or armor upgrade anymore. These guys already. Okay, I do not remember seeing these guys in this cave. In the area around Moonbrook a little later, yes. Not here. Okay, actually, hold on. Okay, why is it doing that? What the hell is it? Heal upgrade. Is this glitching up? What the hell? Well, that's weird. Why is it doing that? Well, at any rate, of course, in the Switch version, graphically, you see the key laying on the ground, if I remember correctly. Here, no, not. Found it. Alright, now let's get the heck out of here. I mean, if I had a few more MP for... There it does it again. Now it's just a different... NES game glitches. Well, if that's the case, I should consider myself lucky that it's just one letter in the spelling of a magic spell. Friggin' NES graphic glitches are far more notorious than that. Mess with the entire screen. Turn the entire screen into a mess of friggin'... Yeah. Just watch some videos on NES graphic screen glitches. Like, well, first one that comes to mind for me would be the AVGN episode, Video Game Glitches. With that actor, whoever that was, being the glitch gremlin. Good day to you, nerd. We're getting decent experience around here. Well, decent for this point in the game, mind you. 20 experience, that's more experience than I got outside grinding for money or experience levels for the prince. Right about now, the outside spell, or evac as they call it recently, nowadays, spell would be very useful, but oh well. Can always use more levels. After we get out of here and make it to the nearest inn, after that the next stop is further south in the next enemy difficulty spike, next enemy domain, however you want to put that in technical terms. So yeah. Uh-oh. Um... Okay, good. They didn't use their magic spell this time. Probably still called the hurt spell at this point, like the first game. I don't know, okay, they actually call it Fireball now, okay. Guess it was just the original version of the first game where it was just simply hurt. I was thinking that name carried over to the original version of this game too, but nope, okay. Ah! Ow! Okay, that was too close. Yeah. I have serious doubts about how ready we are to go any further south of here now, after what just happened there. Oh well. Again, first let's get out of here. Okay, there we go. Oh no, that's not... Okay, still got a ways to go yet. Premature celebration. That stairway wasn't the way out, that was just the way up to the entrance level floor. Okay, these big cobras do a lot of damage, even for me. I mean, granted, we both have the same armor, I guess. Yeah. Defense 28. Okay, never mind. My defense is only a couple points higher than his, so yeah, I guess that statement just now, even for me, is kind of misleading. Defensively, I'm not much better than he is, so yeah. Nothing up there, okay. Lottery ticket, or Trombola, whatever they ticket. I forget what they changed that name, what they renamed that in the Switch version of the game, but Tombola, something like that. Can be useful, but I don't know. At least in the Switch version of the game, if I were to keep track of how many times I won anything in that or versus lost, like a win-loss record for a sports team, it'd be way below 50%. I'd be having a losing season to look at it in a sports perspective. Usually when I do win anything, it's like a medical herb or something. I go, wow, gee thanks, I could just go to the nearest item shop and buy one of those. Okay, made it out of there. I mean, there might have been some other items I could have got in there, but I don't think so. At least none that I'm remembering. from either. Well, most like more so from my more recent playthroughs of the Switch version of the game. But I don't think there was anything in there other than the silver key and what items I did find. At least not anything other than maybe another lottery ticket or some menial trinket like that. As far as important items, key items, or weapon or armor upgrades, I don't think there was any of that in there, so... $625. But we've both got the best weapon and armor we can have for this point in the game, so... Alright. Actually, I want to check something quick. Does the king here say anything different now that we got his son with us? Really? Wow, okay. Dost thou wish... Yeah, sure. Save my game here the in-game way, because again, once I do get the return spell or use a wing of the wyvern, it's only going to return me here, unlike the Switch version of the game where it will return me to either of the towns I've been to. But there's a reason that might be useful for when I find the other party member, the Princess of Moonbrook, because again, I don't think that's a spoiler anymore. Now we've already been told, we've been told from the beginning to track both of those two down and recruit them, get them to join us. So yeah, not really much of a spoiler anymore. So what am I worried about? Yeah, once I get the princess, whatever her name ends up being on this playthrough, might want to come back up here to get her some weapon and armor upgrades, because yeah, can't really equip much of anything of what's down in that area where we'll be finding her. Even in the Switch version of the game, the weapons and armor she can equip is very limited. So, anyway, okay, let's... Actually, I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to do this yet. $609. If I end up getting a KO party wipe, lose half of that. Oh well. Let's just... Boy, where am I going anyways? Seriously, it's this way. Actually, before I go any further, before I take one step, even one more step further south. Okay, I do have one. Alright. Alright. So if anything goes wrong, hasty retreat via Wing of the Wyvern back to Cannock Castle. Okay. Okay. Babbles. Army ants, huh? Is that supposed to be army camouflage? Oh goody, they can summon help. Okay. Okay. And heal. Should be almost there. Okay. That wasn't too bad. So far. Of course, I haven't fought into the enemies around here either. Okay. Don't even have half of the money for that. No, back to the grinding board, or however you want to. Okay, that made no sense, but yeah. Question now becomes, do I want to grind here, where enemies give more experience, but yet are probably going to be a lot stronger, or go back to where I was and grind up there? Let's see. Oh. Well, we've already seen this enemy a couple times. Nothing new here. Save that for now. Okay, here we go. Ow. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, they changed that. Unless I'm mistaken. I have to turn on my Switch and reload the Switch version of this game again, I guess. So I could have swore in the Switch version of the game, that spell or whatever, hit all enemies and not just one. Oh, now it's not going to matter because there's only one left, so now it's not going to be a fair. A decent experience. Of course. Alright. Well, that's going to do it for right now. I mean, I know lately I've been making my videos just over an hour, but at least for a while now I'm not going to be able to do that. Not as much time, since I'm working a little more now than I used to. Getting a few more hours in, which is okay, makes for a bigger paycheck. But yeah, more work hours, less game and free time hours, so yeah. Might not be able to do hour-long videos for a while. We'll see. But anyways, yeah. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.